Welcome into this Wednesday edition. Blue Sky Live here with you today. Chase Parham, Neal, McCready, Clark Ford Studio. Ole Miss-Georgia now 3 days away from Athens, 2:30 ABC on Saturday. Ole Miss basketball took its turn in Mountain Brook, Alabama yesterday for SEC tip-off. Is that what we're calling it? SEC tip-off.
Is that what they called it?
Yeah, I think so. Ole Miss men and women yesterday. 2 days of content there from the Birmingham suburb. Neal was in attendance.
I was.
I believe you in a TV station representing Ole Miss. Newswatch, that's what they are. Sorry, took a second. Newswatch is the answer there.
I believe that is true.
So, congrats to them, by the way, for going. I appreciate that. We'll get into both those topics today.
Yeah, they took a staff. They had like
did they really?
three or four people.
Okay.
Had cameras, and I couldn't tell exactly what they were doing.
But they were there.
They were there. I mean, no, I didn't mean that in a negative way. I just like
you weren't really paying attention. That's not.
Yeah, no, you didn't have a ton of time.
Oh, really?
Yeah. The group was only there for 2 hours, and like Beard came in, and he talked, and there was like a quick Q&A
with him,
and then they brought 3 players in, and they put them at different places.
Mm-hmm.
And it was 10 minutes.
Oh.
It was quick because I did a little 4-minute thing with Elias Cameradine, and then I went over to talk to Malik Dia, and the SEC woman was like, "That's it, last question." I was like, "Whoa." And he was like, "I'll come back," and he didn't because he couldn't.
Is that the correct pronunciation on Elias? Because I keep screwing this up. Do we know for sure what we're calling him?
I don't know for sure.
Not putting you on the spot. I just have no clue.
I don't know for sure.
Okay.
Elias Cameradine.
Because I feel like I've been pronouncing his last name differently.
At some point, I will say, "Hey, can you pronounce it for me?"
Yeah.
But I haven't gotten to that place yet.
With a non-French accent, if possible.
Yeah, that part's probably not possible.
I'm just saying. I don't span. Like I couldn't roll my R's and stuff. Like I can't. I don't know. It doesn't work.
Y'all don't roll your R's in Amory?
Not so much. No.
Emily.
No.
Amory.
Yeah. I don't know.
It's just Amory.
I can't. Yeah. It's fine.
A lot of people it's probably Amory.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No doubt. All right, we'll get into it in a second. First, Blue Sky locations all over the state of Mississippi, up and down I-55, throughout North Mississippi as well. Look, heading out of town, fill up this weekend on the way to Athens or whatever you got going on here over the course of the next days and weeks, and they'll take care of you with lunch specials, $5.69, a couple sides bread, any size fountain drink. They got catering for just feeding your family, maybe your office, maybe the Grove, whatever you got going. They can hook you up. So again, Sweet Daddy's locations all over the state and Blue Sky locations all over the state, including here in Oxford. And again, coming to you from the Clark Ford Studio.
We are speaking of Amory. Clark Ford is in Amory, Mississippi. 662-257-1900 is the number. Call it. Ask for my guy, Corey Clark. Tell Corey what Ford product you're looking for. He'll send you a quote within 15 minutes in business hours, right to the bottom line. No hassle, no haggle. You get your quote. The rest up to you. You can shop that quote around. You can do what I've done, what I recommend that you do, and that's hop into a Clark Ford today. 662-257-1900. Corey and the people at Clark Ford, they want to be your car guy. They want to be your truck guy. They'll prove to you what it means when you make the call. 662-257-1900. Guest join on the Campbell Clinic hotline. From fractures and sports injuries to complex spine and limb conditions, the pediatric orthopedic physicians at Campbell Clinic in Oxford are the only specialized pediatric orthopedic team in North Mississippi, providing expert care for growing bodies. Visit campbellclinicoxford.com to schedule an appointment or call 901-759-3111.
Is it officially basketball season now? Sweatshirt. We transitioning to hoops.
I watched a preseason game last night.
Did you?
I did.
Thunder or just random preseason game?
Thunder Bucks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, it's not beyond you to watch Magic Pelicans if they're on. No. I mean, that's fine.
Actually, I did watch some of Pelicans Rockets. They were playing in Birmingham last night.
I saw this. I saw a photo of Barkley being there.
Yeah, Barkley was there. Amin Thompson threw a punch. It's going to be interesting to see what that means for him. Yeah.
What will that likely mean for him?
It should, based on
past.
It should mean a suspension for at least the first game of the season.
Not just the preseason games.
I wouldn't.
Are they done? When's it start?
The
Because the opener is like next week.
yeah, the NBA first doubleheader is Tuesday night.
Okay.
Thunder, Rockets, Lakers, Warriors, I think.
One thing here, and it's probably a little more formatted than most Wednesday shows, but one thing you had a question in your mailbag about NIL rev share numbers and things.
Oh, yes.
And the scrutiny of such. There's a couple things here. Number one, I do not believe I am really guessing that much on the baseball and basketball numbers. Baseball's around 3, basketball's around 9,
That's
something
correct.
like that. I mean, it's not a guess. I know that.
I know that to be true. Yes.
So those are majority NIL deals because, again, you do the math, and I do not know the exact percentages per sport for Ole Miss, but we know it's within a few percentage points of the normal national baseline of 75% to football, 15 men's basketball, and then whatever else from there.
Mm-hmm.
I have it under somewhat educated knowledge that baseball is about $1 million in their rev share side, meaning that they have to find 2 point whatever for the NIL side.
Mm-hmm.
Basketball, by that math, because remember it's 18 million, not 20.5, because 2.5 are scholarships.
Correct.
So about 2.7-ish for basketball rev share, meaning they have a ton to get through on the NIL side to get to their number. And what's happening was there was a lot of front loading. It's a ton of front loading, or all across the country. That's not just an Ole Miss thing. And then they break them up into smaller ones because the two things I've kind of heard on NIL Go, is that what we're calling it? Is
you
that
can call it whatever you like.
Okay.
I'm very cynical about this. So
is that smaller? I mean, this is a duh, but I'm just getting to a point that smaller payments have more likelihood of getting approved, even if there's a ton of small payments, like which kind of defeat whatever. It is what it is.
Right.
And then 2, once you get a nomination, like an amount approved, that amount is probably going to be approved for the same thing how many ever times moving forward. They almost, like, a rubber stamp was a word that was told to me 2 nights ago.
Yes.
So because of that, they essentially avoid the big payment, put a bunch of small ones through, and for the most part, they are getting pushed through accordingly after the first one faces whatever level or lack of level of scrutiny at that point. So
what you were saying essentially is that
yes,
my cynicism is justified.
What cynicism in what capacity?
That there aren't going to be limits. It's still going to be whoever can raise the most money is going to have the most players.
We are essentially what we are doing. Yes, is we are finding really creative ways to do athletics money laundering.
Yes,
that is what we're doing.
Yes, it's why when people do no, this is going to be hardcore. I'm like, no, it's not. Because look further, if you were to crack down on it, the first big scandal is going to be it takes one team to do it, and then everyone will do it. A team refuses to take the field, take the court.
I'm a little surprised that hasn't happened just simply because some school made promises they haven't kept on payroll. Because there's been a lot of schools that have had the inability to pay payroll on time that weren't functional. Because it's one of the biggest misconceptions is they think a lot of fans think nationally that there's just all this money sitting over in the bank or in escrow, and that's the year, and that's how this thing works. And a lot of times at most schools, it's week to week, day to day, month to month. Like it's not it's not some Scrooge McDuck thing off in a vault somewhere just waiting to pay it out for the year. So
no, and there's a lot of schools that have made promises and they spend a lot of energy chasing the promise.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, by the skin of their teeth. It's lots of schools, boys and girls.
Let's just say they live paycheck to paycheck.
Yeah,
that's the way to explain that.
Big schools.
Oh, almost every school.
Yeah, I mean, I will say once again that for those who are like, if we go, is Ole Miss involved in this? It's like Ole Miss is not immune from this, nor is Ole Miss alone in this. Everyone's in the same general boat.
Yeah, nobody just has the $40 million sitting over here for the year in all the sports.
No.
Because you start doing the math and rev share plus NIL across the board, you're talking 35-ish, give or take.
Yeah.
I don't know. It might be a little low, a little high, but somewhere in there.
Ballpark.
Yeah. So anyway, I just saw that and thought, no, it's a little more complicated than that.
That day's coming though when a team doesn't take the court, doesn't take the field. It's coming.
What sport is most likely? Is it basketball or football?
Probably basketball. Because it's easier to get 13 kids not to take the court than it is 85 kids
It's
not
also
to take
more
the field.
expensive per player.
It is.
If I'm going to be a bench player, I want to be a bench player in basketball, not football.
Oh, sure.
Because I know of a couple basketball players that are probably not starting that are making over $500,000 a year.
Yeah.
One in particular, off the top of my head, as I'm having this conversation.
Yeah.
About $660 if you want to be exact.
It's good money if you can make it.
It's good. Hey, look, not his fault.
No.
I mean, look. Hey, look, here's what we're offering you. No, I'm not worth that.
Yeah, it's where people get mad at me, and I'm like, I'm just because I say it's absurd doesn't mean I hate it for the kid.
No.
I mean, I wish my kid could get 660. Now, I on the flip side, I am entitled to the opinion that I think this is absurd. I'm allowed that.
You are.
It doesn't bleed into what I write. It doesn't bleed into my coverage. It doesn't bleed into the way that I treat people. But I'm allowed to think this is absurd and that there's a world in which this is not sustainable. I'm allowed to think those things.
There was a particular contract negotiation where a former athletics director and a former basketball coach got together. The basketball coach asked for a certain number and somehow came out with more than that one time, which that's negotiating skills. You go in and go, hey, here's what I want. And they go, no, take this much more. Just saying. So
there's a topic in the stream. We might jump around a little bit. I'm gonna be quick with this. This is the Hugh Freeze Auburn thing.
Oh, we talking about that in the stream?
Just real quick.
Okay.
If I'm John Cohen, there is no world in which I fire Hugh Freeze before the end of the Iron Bowl. No world. I make him finish the season. If he's lost his team, frankly, I want my team to crater.
Okay, explain while I'm looking something up.
Because if this is a Hugh Freeze problem, if it's a Hugh Freeze problem and you take Hugh Freeze out of the equation and you put an interim in, DJ Durkin, I don't know, whoever, I don't know, Kent Austin, Derek Nix, I'm just naming people that I know on the staff. I don't know the dynamics of the staff there, okay? And they come in and problem erased, they start winning. Look at how hard that fan base tried to rally around Carnell Williams.
I agree with you.
You DJ Durkin was winning at Maryland before the
DJ Durkin's
scandal.
a good football
and
coach.
So unless you're willing to hire DJ Durkin full time, you don't do the interim thing. You just don't do it. You let Hugh Freeze drown.
Here's my question to that, because I agree with you.
And they'll be back at Auburn. It means too much. They're not just because the team goes. They'll come back.
But for the sake of the podcast, my one question.
Okay, sure.
Is there a section of the fan base that would buy into the false narrative of Freeze finds the team if he beats Arkansas, Kentucky, Vanderbilt, and Mercer to win 4 of the last 5?
Not if he loses the Iron Bowl.
That's what I'm asking. Okay.
Look, the Auburn job's real simple. Okay? All right? And this is that deal where you – and I know this is that – and I hate when people do this to me. So
but my point is that's 7-5. That's crappy, but it's winning 4 of the last 5.
Just hear me out.
Okay.
Hear me out.
All right.
I know what I'm saying.
I know where you're going.
It's offensive, and I get it. And when people do it to me, I'm like, well, that sucks. But I'm going to do it to you, and I apologize.
It's fine.
You have to live there to understand this. You literally can't be in Idaho or Mississippi and not understand this. That job, to keep that job, you have to do a majority of the following things. Beat Georgia on a regular basis. Beat Alabama on a regular basis.
Regular basis.
Meaning at least half the time. Like, go 1-6 at Ole Miss against State and see how it works out.
Yeah. Well, you wouldn't even get the opportunity to go 1-6. Exactly. Yes.
Okay. And then
but Auburn hasn't beaten Georgia since what, 17? Again, I know I'm just. My point is that they have fired coaches for this reason.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
You're doing the thing where you're like, but that doesn't make sense. And I'm like, I'm not asking you to let it make. Remember when you go to your parents and you'd say why, and they would say, "I told you so,"
and you're like,
and that's not really a good reason, but that's the reason. Yeah. This isn't because I told you so, because this is how it is. This is you walk outside and they say the sky is purple and you're like, but it looks blue. And they say, no, it's purple. So this is the deal. You have to be a top 10-ish team and you have to do those things on a regular basis. You can go 3-3 against Bama in 6 years and be fine. You can go 3-3 against Georgia in 6 years and be fine as long as you're beating the other teams. So no, beating Arkansas, beating Kentucky, beating Mississippi State, whoever, is not going to save your gig.
3 times since 2005. I'm agreeing with you. I get it. I'm just saying.
I'm just telling you.
Holy crap.
I'm just telling you. I think they're delusional. I don't think their program's going to be back to where it was before and for a long time. I think they won a certain way, and that way no longer exists. That's what I believe.
Hey, Grind, we know a guy. We I'm just saying. He says the decision's been made, in my opinion, but On 3 told me to go start my own podcast since I know better than them. I mean,
hey, Grind, hey, we could talk.
Holler at your boy.
Holler at us. We could talk about a podcast. I know of a platform that we could put it on.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Oh, God. I get it. I know. Well,
you want to do an Auburn-centric podcast? We'll put it on MPW Digital. I promise you. Happy tomorrow.
Get a logo and everything.
Yeah, we can make something work.
So
that's the deal.
I get it. No, I get it. Well, it's Penn State. Again, Penn State believes they're Ohio State. Right, wrong, or indifferent. It's where they are. So they made moves considerate of that.
You're learning. Good for you, Chase. Yes, that's exactly right.
Well, it's college football in general. It's just like the LSU conversation of, in their minds, they should just beat the shit out of Ole Miss every year. So when they don't, they get pissed off.
Yeah.
Period. It doesn't really matter what Ole Miss is doing or not doing. It's irrelevant.
Not even a little bit. That's not an insult to Ole Miss. It's just the way it is.
Also shows they're scared, frankly, because you go, oh, God, if we got to worry about those teams, then we are in kind of like Crab Creek right now.
Well, and in fairness to them, right? If I tell
history says yes.
In fairness to them, A, history says that's true. And B, if I tell you, hey, for Ole Miss has to be a national title contender for you to keep your job. And let's say that Vanderbilt and Mississippi State are permanent opponents.
Yeah.
And I start telling you they're good.
You
go, oh, damn, this just got hard. Because if you're Ole Miss and you're going to win the national championship in football, Mississippi State, Arkansas, teams like that, they have to be afterthoughts. Because you know Alabama and LSU and Georgia and stuff are going to be booger bears, right? I mean, that's just the reality. So, I mean, in fairness to them, like at LSU, for example, I understand that line of thinking. It actually makes rational thought, makes rational sense. If Ole Miss is going to be a problem, then it's going to be a problem. Because you know Alabama's going to be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
You know Texas A&M's probably going to be a problem sometimes. Texas is going to be a problem. So if Ole Miss and Mississippi State are problems, it just got a lot harder. The hill just got a lot steeper and caked with ice.
I'm going to go into it a minute after the break. We got a few minutes though. What'd you take from yesterday? Just kind of talk about today a little bit.
It was well done. They did it. Perfect venue. So over at the Grand Bohemian in Mountain Brook. Really nice staff.
They have given up on the Winfrey. It's over. We are only doing. It's too outdated for what the SEC is today.
It was nice. I would have enjoyed a little more time, but they were cramming 32 teams into 2 days.
It's a lot.
It's a lot. I would have enjoyed just 10 more minutes. Like, thank God I'd already done my AJ Store story on Sunday, so I didn't need to talk to AJ.
You'd have been up the creek.
I wouldn't have gotten it done. I kind of thought I would have gotten more time. But I just covered Ole Miss. I wrote a women's basketball story, too. And I left the house at 7:15, and I got back at 5:30 and wrote 3 stories. So it was a productive day. Not bad. You asked what I thought about it. I think the league's really good. I talked to Mike White for a minute, the Georgia coach, friend of mine. And he was just, Mike was talking about how he and Damian Fishback with the SEC Network, they competed against each other as players back in the day. Damian was at Auburn and Mike was at Ole Miss, of course. And the league has just come so far since then.
I completely forgot Bucky McMillan's at Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Completely slipped my mind.
Yeah. With the brand new team.
Is he doing that run and gun thing?
I don't know. He literally started over.
Like dude at LSU. Remember they had like the walk on.
Well, and essentially like John Calipari did at Arkansas last year.
Yeah.
Where you'd basically just start from scratch.
What'd they pay him? What'd they pay Bucky?
I don't know.
Because they offered Chris, what, 7+?
Yeah.
God, didn't pay Bucky much. 5 years, $16 million, 3 and change.
Oh. Not a lot of job security there.
It's trial balloon, guys. Hey, it's okay. We'll fix it if it doesn't work. No, nobody. I mean, does anybody suck? Again, you don't want anybody to suck, but does anybody suck?
The only team that might potentially suck by SEC standards is South Carolina. Lamont Paris was there yesterday. He's such a nice guy. It's a shame, really. But whatever.
Well, when he caught that fool's goal for like half that season, where they were really good for like half the year, but you kind of looked at it and went, I don't know. I'm telling you, it's the recipe that coaches are falling trap to. It's what Mike White fell trap to some extent. You cannot give 80% of your NIL to one player. Asa Newell, Colin Murray Bulls, it doesn't work. There's nobody to put around them. It's actually bad to have a lottery pick when you are one of those programs and you're not Kentucky or somebody like that. You got to have more depth than that. I think it's the weird take I'm right about. So
I didn't go any other places. I literally went straight to the place, wrote.
Yeah, because you made a day trip out of it.
Yeah. I didn't make any stops or visits or anything. Birmingham is fast becoming one of the worst driving towns in America.
Is it really? It's
getting
worse?
Crazy.
Oh, wow.
People are just out of control. Got multiple lanes over. And
we get there so much faster than we used to, though.
2.5 hours.
Not doing the whole Cherry Street thing and all that anymore during all that.
2.5 hours. It's a quick trip. Yeah. Birmingham's great. I love Birmingham. But, dude.
Got a thought on that real quick. First, come back. NeSpark, fastest, most reliable fiber internet option available. Whether you're streaming the Rebels or connecting with family and friends, they offer both residential and business packages with speeds up to 2 gigabits. To learn more, register for service. That's nespark.com. NeSpark. Get connected. Stay local.
We're brought to you by Comer Heating and Air. Ah, damn it. I was supposed to call Eric yesterday. Eric, if you're watching, I will call you after the show. One of those things. Comer Heating and Air, Southern Air Conditioning and Heating, different names, same great people, products, and services. You know how you have something in the back of your mind all day, like I forgot something, and that was it. He texted me. I was in the middle of media stuff, and I told him, hey, I'm in Birmingham, and he's like, just call me when you're done. And I didn't call when I was done. It happens. If you live in Oxford, Batesville, Tupelo, or the surrounding area, call Comer 662-801-1777. If you live in Hernando, Memphis, or the surrounding area, call Southern 662-429-4429. We'll have picks up tomorrow. They're brought to you by Lapels Dry Cleaning. Oxford locals, Ole Miss families, if you need dry cleaning or laundry done right, Lapels Dry Cleaning has you covered, proudly serving the Oxford community since 2016. Lapels takes care of everything from suits and formal dresses to comforters and everyday laundry. Even better, they offer free pickup and delivery to make life easier. Just call 662-638-3149 to be added to the pickup and delivery route, or visit them at 3010 Old Taylor Road, right across from the Mark Condominiums. Mention Rebels 24/7 or MPW Digital. You get 50% off your first order. Trust Lapels to keep you looking your best. We're presented by ENT Physicians of North Mississippi. As the largest private ENT practice in the state, their goal is simple: delivering fast, expert, comprehensive care for patients of all ages with ENT, allergy, sinus, dizziness, balance, and voice-related needs. With with same-day or next-day appointments with ENT urgent care for that annoying cough or sore throat, in-office CT scans, and same-day allergy testing, full range of services from hearing aids and custom hearing protection to potential surgical options. ENT Physicians of North Mississippi are committed to removing barriers to care. They now have new locations in New Albany and Starkville, in addition to Tupelo, Corinth, and more. Get more details at entnorthmississippi.com or call 662-844-6513. Are you retiring soon? How long should you wait to take Social Security? Are you already retired? Should you consider Roth conversions? These are just some of the questions that can only be answered with a personalized retirement income plan. Andrew Sego with Sego Wealth Management specializes in helping folks just like you come up with their retirement game plan. Whether you meet at his office in Collierville or prefer Zoom from anywhere, Schedule a free discovery meeting. See what they can do for you. It's rebelsretire.com.
Does your home and auto insurance keep going up? Let the folks at the firm, Proud Liberty Mutual and Safeco Insurance Agency partner, take a look. Founded by Ole Miss alum Brian Hayden, firm and services the entire Southeastern Conference. Let them and their licensed professionals review your insurance needs and put together coverages that protect you and your family without breaking the bank. Consultation is easy. 662-236-1101. Staff at thefirmsouth.com. Again, 662-236-1101. Or staff at thefirmsouth.com. They also sponsor our internship program. Peyton Gallick with a women's basketball story up at Rebels 24/7 this morning. Quotes from Media Day yesterday is the women's basketball team was there as well. They are no longer the Lady Rebels. Almost said that, but
that's true.
That's not accurate. So.
It's not accurate.
Is it still the Lady Vols? Are they the one that still does it for some reason? I think that's right.
I heard the Arkansas coach yesterday refer to them as the Lady Razorbacks.
Did he really?
She.
Not the Lady Hogs?
She said Lady Razorbacks.
Is Oklahoma State the Cowgirls?
I don't know these things.
For women's basketball?
I don't know the answer to that.
Okay. I was thinking how far you can make of this what you will, but we're talking about the Birmingham thing. And I don't know why this story, or this is not really a story, but why this memory sticks in my mind. But... and I don't know what year this would have been. This would have been like Houston, probably going into the bad seasons. As I remember you and I at one of those junior days discussing Birmingham routes to get through there quickly with Ralph David Abernathy's family.
Oh, yeah.
And going through all the stuff. Because Ralph David Abernathy, grandson of the famed civil rights leader, visited Ole Miss a ton, wanted an offer, was there every freaking weekend to the point of we got to know the family fairly well through the junior days. And back then, the junior days with this cattle call, we just stood outside for hours and hours and hours at a time. Things have changed. And I remember thinking he is a Division I athlete, and Ole Miss at the time was in the middle of still race relation crap to some extent. Like, in my mind, it was like, this is a no-brainer. You sign this kid because he can play. His family loves it here, and nowhere forward where anybody be able to say, hey, that place, whatever. It's like, no, we literally have Ralph David Abernathy's grandson.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's anything short of Martin Luther King's grandson.
Yes.
That's it. That's the list.
Yep.
And he thought, what are you doing? And still to this day, he ends up at Cincinnati and then finishes at Tennessee.
Yeah.
And I'm going, he was a Division I player. It was him and that quarterback out of Louisiana. Oh, God, what was his name?
Oh, I had a funny name.
He had a funny name. What was his name?
Like Michi or...
Oh, God. I like that kid, too. He was fun.
He was good.
Yeah. I don't remember. But either way, today, it'd be like, okay, whatever. It's whatever. But back then, that was a critical error. You signed Ralph David Abernathy IV. Period.
And he didn't do it because too many people were telling him to do it.
Oh, yeah, you can't. No.
I can't listen to you people. Can't listen to hand raise guy.
Really frustrating. So anyway.
That's like someone said he's trying to get the AD job at Arkansas. I'm like, if you do that, you deserve whatever comes your way.
Seriously?
Yeah, that's Munchie Legault.
There we go. Munchie. Really like that kid.
I was in the right ballpark with Munchie.
Yeah, it was close.
He ended up being okay. He would have played at Ole Miss.
Who, Munchie?
Yeah. I mean, he was better than the cats that were here.
I saw some of those cats.
Yeah.
No offense, love you guys.
I mean,
this is Ole Miss football. Pick six.
I got yelled at that day.
It was the LSU game.
Yeah. I should have looked back and go, it's not my fault. You gonna kick me out of the press box? What happens with when's he getting kicked out?
That still happens.
I know. So don't kick me out. Shut up. I wish I'd turned around and just, Daniel, if you're listening, I love you. But I wish I'd turned around and said, shut up.
The Washington State SIDs were very loud on Saturday.
Oh, really?
Not cheering, just talking. But they were having a lot of conversation behind us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were fine. They were lovely people.
I heard them, but I guess I didn't pay much attention.
Yeah, they were just analyzing every single play, positively and negatively.
Yeah.
Well, I think they got, and this is not making fun. Washington State was in the game. I think they got nervous and thought maybe. So they were fighting this makes no sense. Maybe we got a chance. And it was kind of that push and pull when you could hear it in real time behind you. I think that's kind of what was happening. So, Your strike situation, by the way, for baseball not looking good after Yamamoto goes all 9 last night for the Dodgers. They look fairly unbeatable at the moment.
Boy, that sucks for the Brewers. I hate it.
Oh, you're pulling for
Yes, I'm pulling for the Dodgers.
Dodgers.
I hope they sweep them.
It's like pulling for the Axis Powers. What are you doing? Okay.
You and I have different views of the Milwaukee Brewers.
No, they're just a little engine that could. It's a fun middle market story. In the middle of in the heartland.
It'll be interesting though, not to go down that trail again, but can't remember who wrote it, whether it was Jeff Passan or Buster Olney or whoever wrote it. Laid it out pretty clean. I mean, what happens if you don't have a season?
Yeah, that they can't do. I don't care. Like that's not an option. I am very pro Mariners, by the way. Yeah, Drew in the stream. I'm all in on the Mariners. I hope they win. Out of all the 4 teams left, I'm in for the Mariners.
Yeah, I like the Blue Jays too. They're kind of homegrown.
I've always kind of pulled, like not pulled is way too strong. I have liked the Mariners in passing when I see them on for years. I don't know if it's like I grew up in sort of the Griffey era in a way, or if it's that team with Martinez and Buhner and all when you're a kid.
Young
I
Alex
think
Rodriguez.
Yeah. I think maybe that played into it.
Lou Piniella. They won 116 games.
I do think Neal might be the only person in America that's not a Dodgers fan that's actually pulling for them right now.
I might be the only one.
Yeah, I mean,
well, there's some other Cub fans that are in that boat. The Brewers were not exactly classy on Saturday night.
Oh, because the thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
But I do wonder what happens to Major League Baseball if you miss a season. I really do. And people say it can't happen.
It can happen.
I'm telling you, that is on the bingo card. No season.
We'll do picks in the morning. You and I continue to believe that this is the harder of the next 2 games for Ole Miss, Georgia and Oklahoma.
Yeah,
maybe by a good bit. I guess I'm introducing a thought here. As am I focusing on the helmet? Am I focusing on the venue? Am I focusing on history? Am I focusing on the fact that Georgia just runs the ball as well as they do potentially? Now, when you look at the stats, Georgia struggles in some areas that Ole Miss would need to exploit. They have not gotten after the quarterback, and obviously Ole Miss has to keep, assuming Chambliss upright. I guess outside of Georgia's running attack, or is that the answer? What is it that makes you feel the way you do?
Well, I mean, it's a combination of.
And again, it's a difficult game no matter what.
Yeah,
I mean, this is not acting like, oh well, no, they should win. I mean, whatever.
It's a combination of things. Yeah, you factor in the past. They've been a dominant program for a long time. They've only lost 1 home game since 2019. It's a difficult place to play. Ole Miss has not exactly been world beaters. They're 6-0, but they've played 4 close games that at least in a couple of those could have gone the other way.
Yeah, even the route to a win on Saturday is a really keeping your composure together and outplaying Georgia in the 4th quarter on Saturday.
I think so.
Saturday afternoon, whatever.
Yeah. And I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I think Georgia's better than Oklahoma. I think Oklahoma's a more winnable football game for Ole Miss.
It's an interesting stat, Luke. It says OU's offense isn't good. Puts at the beginning. They haven't scored more than 30 points in a conference game since joining the SEC.
Yeah, I mean, if you told me that Ole Miss won one of the 2 games, if the gods dropped in here right now, the football gods just dropped in and said, hello, and we'd say,
hi, gods.
Hello, gods. Bow to them and do all the things that you would do with the football gods. And they just said they win one of 2 games. I know which one I would immediately think. I don't know that I have some phenomenal football reason for that. I just know what I think.
I'm with you.
And I don't. If you told me Ole Miss beats Georgia on Saturday, I would have to tell you that I thought Georgia played badly. If the game were in Oxford, I'd probably feel different about it. But it's not in Oxford. It's in Athens.
And I agree with that OU has kind of one path. Georgia can win multiple ways. I mean, they beat Tennessee 44-41 in overtime.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be this low-scoring slugfest.
No, I think Georgia could get into a scoring game. And look, Ole Miss's defense has had a couple of good games, guys, but it's been lit up a few times. I mean, you know what I mean?
The matchup we're probably, and I wrote about it a little bit on Tuesday, even though I probably didn't emphasize it enough. The matchup that would worry me the most for Ole Miss is outside of the run game for Georgia, but it's the quarterback run. Stockton can really get around the ends a little bit on you, and Ole Miss has not been – this is a precise answer. Ole Miss has not been disciplined on keeping the quarterback contained inside off their shoulder on those rushes, which allow them to get around.
Mm-hmm.
Arkansas really exploited it with Taylor Green.
Yeah.
They have sort of run in helter skelter, and they go at the inside shoulder. And when they do it, that you kind of just get outside and there's nobody there. That would worry me a lot with Stockton because I mean he had a rushing touchdown that sort of iced the game away against Auburn on Saturday. Although Kirby was mad at him for not sliding because they could have run the clock out had he just fallen down. But ifs and buts and candy and nuts. So it is what it is. See the Big 12 took a shot at Venables yesterday?
No.
See this?
No, I did not.
Brett Venables, during his press conference, he said that playing in the SEC and it being a one-possession league, quote, this is not the old Big 12 days where Oklahoma just destroys everybody every single week except one game of the year. The Big 12 Conference, their official account, quote tweets it and said, Coach Venables lost 8 conference games in his 2 seasons in the Big 12. Credit to the Big 12. Good job. Fine. The official account goes, whoa, hold on.
I mean, come on.
Because the truth is, he hasn't been very good.
No.
I get there, whatever right now, but
Yeah.
I've been out from day one. I'm staying out. I got nothing.
I'm not convinced OU win Saturday. I know everyone's down on the Gamecocks. I get it.
But they have some capability. I watch Carolina and I go, if you squint a little, I can see it. Because look, Sellers is going to be the best player on the field. Now, he might throw it to you 9 times because he does that.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
The scary thing with Florida and Carolina is it going to be the game where they don't throw the ball to you? Because they're going to get somebody when they don't throw it to you.
Yeah.
So what day is that?
I don't know.
If I tell you Carolina beats Oklahoma, you like that more than State beating Florida on Saturday. If I told you one or the other happens. If it was in Starkville, I'd pick the other one. It's in Gainesville.
Yeah, I think
because Florida didn't play terrible. A&M was just good.
Yeah, A&M's good. Yeah, we had that conversation with Olin Buchanan yesterday where I was like, so are they going to fade? And he's like, well, I mean, history says they fade, but watching them live, they don't look like a team that's about to fade, which I thought was more than fair. That was not a homer answer. Yeah, and I'm with my nephew here. I don't know what Trinidad Chambliss does on the road.
Yeah, he hasn't been there yet at all.
This is new.
And it's a hell of a first one.
They've played one road game this year. They went to Kentucky.
Doesn't count.
And Kentucky doesn't win. Their fans don't expect to win. I was there that day. It wasn't intimidating. It's fine. They're nice people. They turned out. But they didn't go into that stadium expecting to win. They went into that game hoping to win. Georgia's fans are going to show up expecting to win and wanting blood. Ole Miss had the audacity to beat them last year.
Yeah, you've been circled for 365.
I mean, Lane talked about Kirby's weight. I mean, this thing's personal. Game day, the whole deal. So I don't know.
Grimes the center scoop, which is carrying them, putting a lot of pressure on Brent to win these next 2 games, 1-3 versus Texas, and in every loss he's failed to score a touchdown. Ooh. I won't get it done.
No.
Speaking of what you think, truths and realities and whatnot.
Yeah.
You better beat Texas some.
Local perception is reality. Put that one in your pipe, boys and girls, because it's true. Local perception, whatever that locale is reality. In Los Angeles, the Lakers are expected to win titles.
It is a truth.
In Los Angeles, the Lakers are expected to win titles. Objective NBA observers would look at the Lakers this year and go, it's going to be hard for them to finish in the top 6 in the West. That excuse won't carry in LA.
they make a good point here. That I know it's not in the collective, which is why they get away with it not being one of the weirder things in the world, is the cult-like mentality of college athletics in general, because everybody's their own, like everybody's into the clan, if you will. Georgia barking at people because it's not all doing it at once gets away with not being seen as strange as it really is. Grown men barking at you as you're walking into the stadium.
100%.
It's
100%.
It's actually the most irrational of any of the things that happen in this league.
I can't believe I'm getting ready to do what I'm about to do. But if we're going to make fun of Texas A&M for singing songs,
barking at people,
then we must make fun of people for barking at other human beings.
Like, dude who does your taxes during the week barks at people on Saturday as they walk into a stadium for a sporting event.
If I walk around my neighborhood barking at people, you're going to call the police.
One would hope.
If I walk around the neighborhood singing a war hymn, you're going to be like, "Ah, dude's just a big fan. Weird as hell." But if I walk around barking at people, you have a problem.
That's true. Credit to Mississippi State fans. They don't do that. They do not. I have never had a State fan bark at me.
No.
Can't say that barking is on the...
Had them say some mean things, but I've never had them bark at me.
No. Is it always the same bark? Like, is the cadence the same every time? Do they have a cadence on their bark?
How the hell am I supposed to know the answer to this question?
I'm just
I mean...
covered a lot of Auburn, Georgia over the years. I don't know.
I did, but I don't...
I mean, is it always like, is it roof, roof? Like, what do you do? Like, what's the... I'm not going to, like, yell it into the mic. Like, what?
I don't know. If you bark, you don't go roof, roof. Do you? I guess you go...
What do you do?
You go woof, woof.
Is it woof?
Woof.
You think so? Not roof, roof?
Like when Rizzo's protecting us from the killer deer down at the bottom of the hill, it's more roof. Roof.
Oh, there you go. That last one.
It's not
that
roof.
That's some deep.
It's not roof. It's that deep.
Oh, that says they do it at sports bars and at other people's homes.
It's crazy.
You're not getting invited back.
No.
One bark and you're off the guest list.
And if I walk into a place and people start barking at me, I'm walking out. Got to be another place. Got to be another place.
Wow. The things that just become normalized and accepted.
See, Grind likes my bark. I'm ready to be a Georgia fan. Maybe I'll just walk around barking at people on Saturday.
You fit in?
I fit right in.
Just wear some white or something. Stay out of the colors.
Yeah.
Ooh. Bring some dog treats. Send them out when they bark. Then you're fighting.
Yeah.
Then you're fighting. They're barking at you. They are not reasonable people who are going to play the bit back. That's not where we are here.
That would be funny, though.
Milk bone.
Here's a milk bone. Here, pup. Good pup.
Oh, God. Oh, God. It's 3 barks, pause, 3 more barks, they say. See? There's a school here to this.
Grind says I need UGA to play in Iowa and they bark while they wave at the kids. It's terrible.
God.
How do bulldogs bark, though? I've had Labrador retrievers. I've been around golden retrievers, German shepherds.
I don't know.
And I see the little dogs do the like that.
Yeah, that was Pomeranian.
Yeah, but what does a bulldog bark sound like? A traditional, what is that, English bulldog? What?
Hey, no. Frank, no.
That's a bulldog?
Yeah, it's a bulldog. It's an English bulldog.
No.
Frank is not happy.
No.
Frank is trying to pull a dish towel out of his owner's hand and will not let go of the dish towel.
Yeah, I'm kind of with Ginger here, too, because, like, a bulldog, if I see a bulldog on the street, I'm not, like, intimidated. I'm not, oh, shit.
It is the most unhealthy, unathletic dog there is. No. At no point are you going, hey, woo.
No, it's more like Mississippi State's bulldog. Every time I see it, when I go to like games
Yeah,
and
yeah.
stuff, I just want to go pet it. It's,
No,
it's a
100%.
sweet dog.
Dude just lays there.
He's cool. He's nice. He's like, hey, what's up, everybody? I'm just hanging out at a basketball game for some reason.
I think I want of all the dogs in the conference, I think I want to pet him more than the rest of them.
Yeah, because like the Aggie.
Oh no, I want nothing to do with that.
Well,
dog.
and you can't touch it.
Oh yeah, so
It's like
it's
like
commissioned.
royalty or something. That's weird too, by the way. That the whole dog thing is with them. That's odd. The whole you have to like.
And we don't really we forget about Tennessee's dog a lot.
He's a hound dog.
Yeah, he's
Smokey.
good.
He's good.
I pet him too.
Yeah, I like Smokey.
Yeah, they're very chill. So, okay, glad we solved all that, cleared that up. Goal of today's podcast. Podcast is brought to you in part by the Jackson Graber Group with GMFS Mortgage. John Graber here in Oxford, Todd Jackson in Baton Rouge. They got local trusted lenders right here in Oxford. Help all home buyers with first home, new construction, refinance, in-house processing, underwriting, servicing, all that stuff. You don't have to worry about people outside of region, don't understand your market, don't understand what you're dealing with here locally. Wide range of loan options, conventional, FHA, VA, USDA, and plenty more. So if you're buying a home, refinancing, or just have questions, that's gmfsmortgage.com/JGG. 662-762-4502.
How much would you pay me if someone barks at me to go down, boy? Sit.
Oh, at Georgia?
Yeah.
I mean, record it. That's the only requirement is to completely
sit.
Yeah, I know it's Lassie. I don't want to pet it. Like
I'm sure that's not the dog's fault. You know what I mean?
I don't care.
I know. You hate the dog.
I hate the dog.
Even though the dog did nothing.
I hate the dog.
The dog was just born into
What is
that
it? It's
life.
like if it gets on, if it goes in a room and gets on a bed, you can't move it or something too. Like it
Oh,
gets
I
to
don't
be
know.
wherever it is.
You have to clear out its path, right? You have to get out of its path.
There's rules.
We're brought to you by Arnett's Fine Jewelry. It's a fourth-generation jeweler in the old Lamons building, North Lamar Avenue in Oxford. Look, Ole Miss has 3 home games in November. Got some basketball games and stuff. So you're coming to town. If jewelry is part of your Christmas gift-giving plan, stop by Arnett's. Make sure you tell them that you heard about it here on MPW Digital. Arnett's wants to be your jeweler. It's a wear powder game, I was told, Saturday in Athens. Plenty of polos, tees, sweatshirts, quarter zips, hoodies in stock at the College Corner. More than 4,000 square feet of the best Rebel gear. Don't fight the traffic on the Square or Jackson Avenue. Just go to their new location, the Oxford Commons, right across from the new Chick-fil-A. Plenty of parkings available to have you in and out and on your way to the Grove, the stadium in no time. All the brands you're looking for, Nike, Horn Legend, Champion, Antigua, to name a few. collegecornerstore.com. Brought to you by Kaiser Flooring. Carson was here for a few days. He left. Cleaning up his room was much easier than it was in the past. Just much nicer looking. And 99% of that is because of the flooring that we had put in. We ripped out the old nasty carpets. We put new flooring in from Kaiser Flooring. They did a fantastic job. They communicate incredibly well. Great work, efficient work. We're super happy with the job that they did. They'll do the same thing for you too. They even build showers. So get in touch with Kaiser Flooring in Oxford or Batesville. It's kaiserflooring.com. When you work with Argent Welt's 401k advisory services, you gain a valuable advisory team, time-saving resource that will help you develop and maintain a solid strategy for your retirement plan. They're committed to providing you with the personalized attention and involvement that you want and need. Their goal is to help you manage your 401k plan properly and ultimately improve your employment's retirement readiness. It's myargentwealth.com. And we're brought to you by John Edwards, Regency Travel Incorporated in Memphis. Get in touch with John and tell him what trip you're thinking about. You want to make a lifetime of unique memories. Give him some parameters. Give him a budget. He'll do just that. It's 901-494-3387 or jedwards@regencytravel.net.
Podcast is brought to you by New Albany Pharmacy and Solutions. NewAlbanyPharmacy.com. Great website, updated website, telling you all you need to know. They're located at 140 Fairfield Drive, 662-539-7777. Family-owned pharmacy, excellent service, wide range of gifts for all ages, home decor, jewelry, and more. Let me heard about them from MPW Digital. 15% off any non-medical purchase. Podcast also brought to you by Horn Legend. HornLegend.com. As Neal said a minute ago, they're available at College Corner right there on the website. Sports shirts are fantastic. They are lightweight, great for summer. Also can dress them up. I've worn them to church. I've worn them with suits. They got collegiate for every SEC school, many Ole Miss options as well. They add new products weekly. And they still got some Galaxy pieces from the hoodie that Lane had on a couple weeks ago after the game. People asking about that as well. Also, Grove Collective coming, or they're already. I'm not really sure, but either way, they will have Grove Collective options for you. Again, that's hornlegend.com. Yeah, so I've got it
UT
here.
walked Bevo down a residential street in Highland Park Friday night. They shot the cannon. I'd be afraid to shoot the cannon when Bevo's around, like walking on the street. Because
what if he freaked out?
What if he just goes, listen, that's it.
You ain't stopping him.
I'm done.
Yeah.
That pisses me off. I'm about to lower some horns.
They did in Highland Park Friday?
That's what Stacy says. I'll take Stacy's word for it.
Sure.
I have no reason to not believe Stacy.
So some quick rules for Reveille, the Aggie dog. Holds the rank of a cadet general and outranks all other members of the Corps of Cadets. Cadets must address her as Miss Rev Ma'am on every occasion.
That's creepy.
If Reveille chooses to sleep on a cadet's bed, the cadet must find another place to sleep, including the floor.
Okay.
If Reveille barks in a class in session, the professor must end class immediately.
Okay.
It's cared for by a mascot corporal, a sophomore from Company E2 of the Corps of Cadets, who is responsible for her care and living with her. And she has her own student identification card. I would not want to be the person in charge of that dog.
No.
That's a lot of pressure.
That's a lot of pressure.
Because you will be excommunicated.
You're done.
Because, God bless it. Like, didn't Bully get hit by a car or something one time, like in the last couple iterations?
I think so.
No, I'm out.
Yeah, I mean, you hit,
that is a level of care that I do not want to be in charge of.
Even if Reveille, Miss Rev Ma'am, comes running out in front of you and you hit her and it's totally not your fault, they're going to kill you. But why is that any weird than men walking around barking at other men?
It's the collective A&M weirdness that puts them ahead.
Okay.
Because we just mentioned a lot of things that weren't the male cheerleaders grabbing their genitalia.
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah, it's a lot.
The sawing the horns off.
Yeah.
I mean, they want to kill their other mascot. That's what's interesting. Hey, we put our dog in a reverence that is unlike anything else, yet our fight song is about literally killing Texas's mascot.
That's a good point.
Just saying.
The whole song is about, okay, we're going to go saw his horns off. We're going to go saw his horns off. We're going to go saw his horns off. And then the next part is, we just sawed his horns off. We just sawed his horns off. Short.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just saying. It's Texas A&M, not the state of Texas. Texas has female cheerleaders.
They do. And as a younger man, I found the Texas cheerleader outfits quite appealing.
Texas and USC.
Yeah.
And was it, you mentioned this in the past, was it Oklahoma State's dance team?
Yes.
Back in the day?
Yeah.
Was that what it was?
They were immensely talented.
Okay. What?
It was like they just went and found the 20 hottest girls they could find and they just said, dance.
Okay, real quick. And I'm a pro John Calipari person. I do. I like Cal. I think he makes the league better, the sport better. I find him humorous. I'm a fan of he and Dan Hurley immensely.
Yeah.
This quote yesterday.
Cal, I was in the room.
Hold on a minute. ESPN's where I'm reading, but again, the quote was from Tip Off.
Yeah.
Quote, I want to help 25 to 30 more families.
Yeah.
The only way you do that is to be transformational as a coach. If you're not, you're transactional. If I become transactional, I'm going to pay you to do this and that. Then I won't do this anymore. I don't need to. Huh? The preeminent one and done guy in the sport?
Well,
is he claiming that he's Barney, where he's bringing the families in and getting them out? Like, what are we doing?
I mean, back in the one and done era at Kentucky, I do think he made a real difference with some players.
There's no doubt about
he
that.
developed them to be pros,
That's
and he
true.
did a great job.
That is true.
He is one of the outspoken critics of the multiple transfer. And he's not wrong. The problem is the way that he says it. He comes across a little holier than thou. He's not wrong. If you look, forget sports, okay? If you meet a kid you said, well, where do you go to college? Well, I'm at my 4th place in 5 years. The first thing you're going to think is, so you have no sustainability skills at all? You can't pass? It gets hard, so you quit? You can't make good decisions? I mean, he's not wrong.
No, he's not wrong.
So it's complicated. I was in the room when he said it, and he was talking about how his son, Brad, wants to stay in coaching. And he had talked to the guy at Houston, Kelvin Sampson, whose son is in coaching. And he was like, we owe it to the younger generation of coaches to try to fix this. I mean, there are a lot of coaches who privately think this is insane. This going 4 schools in 4 years, 4 schools in 5 years. They think it's insane. So I think that's where he was going with it, is that it's if you make it, he essentially was saying, now I'm catching myself. As I was in the room, I was like, oh my God, shut up. And now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, well, he's kind of right. But he's essentially saying, if you make it about nothing but money and you make it about nothing but transaction, don't be surprised when it's about nothing but money and nothing comes of it. If your job as a coach, and look, he's old school. He's old school.
Mm-hmm.
How old's Cal? He's in his 60s, right?
Yeah, I don't know. Sure.
I mean, he wants to at least think that he's not only helping people develop as basketball players, but he's helping people develop as young men.
I guess my argument is if he has a lot of one and dones, how is that any different now? In theory,
well,
you still got to teach them to be pros.
There's a difference in a one. I'm defending a little bit, I guess. There's a difference between developing John Wall into an NBA player, in a year,
and managing him as a pro with you right now.
And he goes and makes a ton of money,
sure,
and comes back to you all these years later, like John Wall does.
Yeah, they're tight,
and says, "You impacted my life."
Yeah, they're tight.
As opposed to bringing in a kid from Gonzaga, and he plays a year for you, and then he goes and plays a year at Texas A&M.
Yeah.
Like, sure. You're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Which happens.
And he goes to A&M because they'll offer an extra 100. It's weird.
Mm-hmm.
If 6 years ago I'd told you, hey, a guy's going to play basketball 4 schools in 4 years, you just said, come on.
Yeah, even 4 years ago. If you'd like to lose some money to bet on one of these two teams to make a comeback in baseball, Toronto plus 400 to come back and win the ALCS. Milwaukee plus 750 to come back and win the NLCS. So 400 and 750 on those two numbers.
I mean, I hope these words never come back to haunt me, but Milwaukee's not winning 4 or 5 against the Dodgers.
Seems very unlikely.
Including 3 in LA.
It's 2-3-2.
It's either 2-3-2 or 2-2-1-1-1. I think it's 2-3-2.
I think it is too. Has the line stabilized on Ole Miss and Georgia?
I haven't looked.
I think it has.
7-ish, 7.5-ish.
Yeah, something like that. Let's see. Tickets as low as $202. Not a cheap game. 7.5. Over under 54.5. Plus 250 on a money line if you'd like to bet on the Rebels to win. So you get 2.5 times your money. $100 wins 250.
What's the Georgia money line? Just out of curiosity.
Minus 300. They don't really want you messing with it. They don't want that. Matchup predictor giving Ole Miss a 30.3% chance of winning the game.
I was going to say, Vegas clearly believes Georgia's winning the football game.
Yeah, about 2 out of 3. But 2 out of 3 in Athens is not.
No, it's not impossible.
It's not the worst thing in the world.
Is there an early line yet on Ole Miss, Oklahoma? There's not, is there?
I doubt it, but I'll look real quick.
Yeah, I'm with Grind. I like the over Saturday. I think both teams are going to score.
The 54 or whatever.
Yeah, I like the over.
Early line right now is Ole Miss minus. No, sorry, hold on a minute. That might be last year. Sorry, never mind.
I'm guessing it's like Oklahoma today -2, -2.5.
Yeah, I'm trying.
It's essentially just a home field bump.
Trying to see. Last year's line closed at Ole Miss -8.5. That's what that was. Oh, no, never mind. That was basketball. Sorry.
Oh,
Ole Miss
okay.
was favored by 8.5 in basketball.
They did not win by 8.5. Oklahoma covered that line.
They did.
It was close.
Scared the hell out of Ole Miss in that one. Was like a clock snafu or something at the end? There was a weird something.
There was
in
something
sequence.
weird. There was a kid for OU that really shot the lights out that night.
Oh, what was that kid's name?
I can't remember.
Wasn't he from like Memphis or somewhere kind of close?
No, he's from Oklahoma.
Oh, was he?
Mm-hmm.
I knew people that knew him for some reason.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know. Jared Fears. Not Fears. Jared.
Fears is an NBA player.
Yeah, no. I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't matter.
Fears is good.
Yeah. That's their main player. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Whatever. No, I don't see one. You think it's just a 2.5, 2, 3, somewhere in there?
And that's what my guess would be today. It'd be like OU minus anywhere from 1.5 to 2.5 points. Yeah, I think Sean hit a game winner against OU last year.
Did he?
I think so.
That was the same day as some Ole Miss baseball games. I remember walking to the stadium as that game was ending, like because it was across, right there. So,
yeah, same campus and everything.
Same campus and everything. Sure. I mean, just right there. It's good. Oh God! All right. Bregman opting out of the Red Sox deal.
Oh yeah,
he's yeah.
Oh, that might be one to watch for my boys.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's what it says. You in on that?
He's a good player.
Great clubhouse guy. I mean, just salt of the earth.
Is he? I don't know. I don't know anything about him.
Yeah, I don't think so. Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't think the Cubs would bring him in if he was going to be disruptive. The Cub debate is, do you spend big money on Kyle Schwarber as a DH?
Had a year.
He can really hit. And he is a great clubhouse guy. One of the best clubhouse guys.
How much?
I don't know what he gets as a DH. What does he get as a DH? And then here's the thing. Do you go spend a bunch of money on free agency when there might not be a season? Do you spend a bunch of money in free agency when a new collective bargaining agreement might look completely different from the one you have today?
It's true. But you can't pack it in case there is, though. So, all right, we'll take our final break, tell you about Chicory Market, chicorymarket.com. Josto Creamery located inside Chicory Market. So, look, just go walk around. They had a huge crowd on Sunday after the game on Saturday. We don't have tailgating for a couple weeks, but you can head on in, see their lunch options, see their specialty cheeses they make locally and in-house every day. Got a lot of vendors, including Johnston Hill. So organic, local prices are better. I said they've joined a collective that has allowed them to lower a lot of their prices also, even be cheaper than supermarkets in some instances. So again, that's chicorymarket.com right there, Midtown Shopping Center on North Lamar in Oxford. And that's also chicorymarket.com and johnstonhillcreamery.com.
Get the beautiful, healthy smile you deserve at Corinth Dental. Dr. Bubba McQueen, Dr. Jenny Beth Hendrick are devoted to restoring and enhancing the natural beauty of your smile using conservative, state-of-the-art procedures that will result in a beautiful, long-lasting smile. From routine checkups to advanced treatment, including implants and Invisalign, Corinth Dental is here to help you achieve your smile goals. Schedule your appointment today. Take the first step toward a better version of yourself. It's corinthdental.com. If you are hanging out in Oxford or in wherever you live, you're not going to the game, you're going to light up your grill and stuff like that Saturday, stock up on Parrish Brewing Company products. You'll be super happy that you did. Got Ghost in the Machine, Dr. Juice. They've got a great Oktoberfest, Pescador, a lager with just a little hint of lime. All of those are fantastic brews. Really, everything I've ever had from Parrish has been awesome, so you should try it as well. I think you'll love it. Parrish Brewing Company. I have a mailbag up at rebels247.com, and it is presented by Art Hayes, Sotheby's International Realty. Are you thinking of making a move? Put the power of Sotheby's to work for you. As a licensed agent with Sotheby's and a supporter of all things Ole Miss, Art can help you buy or sell in your hometown or anywhere in the world at no charge to you. Seriously, call and ask Art how. 612-805-5929 or email Art at arthur.hayes@lakesmn.com. And if you're looking for your new favorite Ole Miss hat, look no further than Hovey hats. They're high-quality headwear that will have your friends asking where you got them. And your answer will be, well, I got them at hoveydrygoods.com, HOVIDRY goods.com. Grab your new favorite hat at hoveydrygoods.com. It's made for Rebs by Rebs.
Podcast is brought to you by G&M Pharmacy, 662-236-2222. They deliver locally in the Oxford area, and they offer MedSync, free prescriptions same time each month, and take care of you. So one trip to the pharmacy, one delivery. You have everything you need when you need it with G&M. So again, whether that's in Holly Springs with Tyson Drugs or G&M in Oxford, that's 662-236-2222.
Dayton Forsyth is the name.
There we go.
Snoop, thank you. That was going to drive me crazy. I was going to have to look that up.
There you go.
Jason got his Hovey hat in yesterday. The hats are awesome.
They were great.
Drew, my nephew, says he loves a good Oktoberfest. I do too. Can't beat a good Oktoberfest. You can get a bad Oktoberfest. I'm not naming names, but there's a couple that aren't very good. But there's some that are really good. The one at Parrish is really good.
Not going to name the bad ones?
No, that's not fair. Because it might just be subjective. Other people might love those Oktoberfest.
So you think there's people that like the Abita Christmas Ale?
Well, there's no question that there's somebody that
Because
does
they
because
sell
they
it.
keep making it. I just don't. Not me.
Sap.
Yeah, I just
Right down the tongue.
I don't like it.
I like most Oktoberfest. There are very few that I don't like, actually.
I don't if they feel overly carbonated, I don't like them.
Oh,
as
that's
much.
the thing.
That's my thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Just a little fodder here, but tell you kind of where things are trending at the moment. ESPN releasing an early mock draft this morning. Fernando Mendoza, the number 1 overall pick, quarterback in Indiana.
He's played really well.
Going to the New York Jets, who are 0-6.
And he's really smart. Kind of one of those people that you could see being a face of a franchise. Apparently a great locker room guy. The whole deal.
As of today, the Ravens would have the 2nd pick in the draft. There's a fall.
Wow.
Reuben Bain Jr., edge, Miami Hurricanes, number 2. Miami really good up front. Dante Moore, Oregon, number 3.
I like Moore.
Cleveland Browns.
Little young. Yeah, good luck, Dante. There was your career.
Keldrick Falk, edge, Auburn, number 4 to the Titans. They have a top 5 pick.
He's good.
The best player in college football potentially this year, Caleb Downs, number 5 to the Miami Dolphins, the safety out of Ohio State.
He's good.
He's real.
He's
real.
He's a player.
He will end up being a Hall of Famer because the Saints have the next pick, and they're going to take Arvell Reese, the linebacker from Ohio State. I apologize to Arvell for his pro career that's upcoming.
He's a good player, too. Ohio State's got a bunch of players now.
Giants trying to get Jackson Dart a little help in this mock draft. Jordan Tyson, the wide receiver from Arizona State, number 7 overall, because they do suck at the skill positions. Oh, boy.
They do. No, they got to get him some help.
Lenora Sellers, 9 to the Las Vegas Raiders.
Sellers is one of those cats where
It's Anthony Richardson. He's better than Richardson, but same vein.
I think he's a better.
But the one quote, the traits will convince someone to take him early. If it's the Raiders, they'll need to show patience. Underwear Olympics, he's going to dominate.
Oh, Lenora Sellers is going to crush the Underwear Olympics.
Some GM's going to go, yep, we'll fix it.
It's a tale as old as time. I mean, I get it. Coaches are confident people.
No, Neighbors is great. He's just not there. I mean, just going to be
He's hurt.
Going to be a slog the rest of the way. Looking for other SEC players.
Todd says he doesn't get the hype with Sellers, but that's the point. I'll tell you the hype. When you watch him in warmups, you go, "Oh my God," because he's got every physical tool. He can spin it. He can run. He's apparently a great kid.
It's my outlandish hot take that has no ability to be proven right or wrong, so it's a completely safe, and I get it, dumb hot take. If he were not going pro, I think there would be a decent chance that he would come to Ole Miss and be a top 3 Heisman finisher next year.
Oh, yeah.
My opinion.
I mean, I will say this. I think if you gave Lane Kiffin Nico Iamaleava, it'd be...
Yeah, a lot of you guys are a little down on that. He's been in some weird situations. Like, Duke could play.
The last 2 games have been pretty good.
Yeah. Damn good corner at LSU. Mansour Delane, number 13 to the Panthers.
Stud.
He was worth a lot of money in the portal.
Yeah.
Lane was very complimentary of him around the LSU week a couple weeks ago. All right, what we got? Let's see.
Lane would like to have bought him.
He would have. Yes,
Yes.
that was on the shopping list.
It was on the shopping list. When you hear Lane talk about it like that, you know that he went shopping and didn't have the funds to make the purchase.
I don't know. We'd have to really. C.J. Allen, linebacker, Georgia, 19 to the Bills. L.T. Overton, defensive tackle, Alabama, 20 to the Lions.
It's like the SEC has talented
Jermod
players.
McCoy, cornerback, Tennessee to the Rams at 24.
Yep.
Caden Proctor, tackle, Alabama, 26 to the 49ers. Joshua Josephs, edge,
I've
Tennessee.
met Caden Proctor in person at Talladega. Has one large person.
He's a big
He
dude.
is a large human being.
Caleb Banks, defensive tackle, Florida. He can play. Cowboys at 29.
Yeah.
Ty Simpson, 30. Steelers.
Sure.
Damon Wilson, 31 to the Colts, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
And Cassius Howell, edge, Texas A&M, 32 to the Bucks.
The whole league, man. It's just crazy. It's crazy.
And these fronts.
Yeah. Just. It's a very talented league.
We probably haven't talked enough about the fact that Ole Miss is doing something. I mean, we've talked about it. That's not new, but that they are doing a completely different thing with Centarian Perkins this season. It was like that question was asked on Monday.
Well, Lane actually referred to it as a completely different scheme.
Yeah. He's in coverage most of the time. I mean, he's playing true linebacker. He's not playing edge. I mean, he does rush some, but it's minimal comparatively. Almost every week he's had many more coverage snaps than other snaps.
Yeah, Lane and Nico versus Tennessee, that would be.
Auburn was favored over Missouri going into the week, and now Missouri is favored after the captain thing a couple days ago.
Come on.
Vegas has flipped it.
I know which way I'm going in that game. I'm out on the Tigers. I'm the Auburn Tigers. I'm done. And I think Missouri's good. I mean, Missouri basically went toe-to-toe with Bama.
I mean, look, this is like a anonymous Ole Miss fan account, but I am kind of laughing here. SEC Mike retweeted him and said, Hugh Freeze says their captain quit on them and didn't live up to the standard. Entire Auburn roster proceeds to post on X, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, LinkedIn, and MySpace about how great of a guy he is, and they're on his side. I mean, just saying.
That job was always too big for him. Always. Always. It was too big. He should have stayed at Liberty. He'd have been happy. He would have won. He would have been in the playoff mix. He would have made a ton of money, and everyone would have worshipped him, and that matters to Hugh.
Okay. This is interesting. Not really that interesting, but worth noting for a second.
Okay.
Has to be sponsor related somehow. The Portland Fire is a new WNBA team. I could have given you a million guesses. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean,
I could have given you Portland and said it's an element, and you wouldn't have gotten it immediately. Not really an element, you know what I mean?
yeah.
They announced their new head coach on LinkedIn this morning.
Okay.
It's like a normal job search. Like, what are we doing? Like,
Why not?
isn't that not a little strange?
I mean, no one cares. Why not?
Alex Sarama. He was an NBA assistant. Where was he?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I mean, I love the NBA, but I can't sit here and tell you who's on every bench in terms of.
He was a Cavs assistant.
Okay.
Cavs assistant.
God, he's leaving the NBA to go coach a WNBA team? Excuse me, sir.
He wants to be in the head chair.
Then buy a bigger chair.
Oh, they didn't mean to do it. They mistakenly shared the news that he would be the head coach on its LinkedIn page before deleting it.
Well, there you go.
Annie Costabal broke the story. She's doing a ton of really good female sports reporting. She used to be the Clarion Ledger. I knew her when she was in Jackson.
Oh, I remember her, yeah.
Yeah. So she broke that story. Yeah, they had Golden State, the Valkyries come in this year, WNBA.
Okay.
The Fire coming next year. The Toronto coming next year. Got a mascot?
Argonauts.
Tempo.
Sure.
Cleveland in 28, Detroit in 29, and Philadelphia in 2030.
Really? Good for them.
I'm taking Annie's word for it. I have no clue.
I have no reason to doubt her.
Yes. The guy was most recently an assistant coach of the Cleveland Cavaliers and helped the team finish with the best record in the Eastern Conference at 64-18.
Well, what really helped him was Donovan Mitchell, but sure.
It said help. It didn't say how much.
I mean, it's a good point. He did not help nearly as much as Jared Allen or Evan Mobley.
As especially in some of the Olympic sports where it's an individual sport, you have coaches that tell me, "Hey, you know what makes me a good coach? That,
Yeah,
that makes me a good coach."
Yeah.
When the player does something.
Yeah, I mean,
Chris Malloy would admit he's a much better coach when he has guys doing those things.
I would be a better coach with Donovan Mitchell than I would be without Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah,
that's a rule.
So, all right, Georgia Ole Miss 2:30 ABC. Still leaning toward. Actually, not leaning. I made a decision. Not doing a full watch party. If it's a close game in the fourth quarter, we'll turn it on. We'll hang out before the end of the game or whenever I see fit to do that. But obviously, complete post game show afterward. Normal day tomorrow. Normal day today as well. More coverage coming at Rebels 24/7. Remember, Neal was in Mountain Brook yesterday, so a lot of tip off stuff there on the site, football, and much more. So everybody take care, and we'll talk to you again soon.